where Shakespeare come from. It looked like 1,000 years ago, old style.
Oh.
You know, look like a Disney World, but they're real.
Yeah.
So they're kind of places I like to see. Beijing used to be like that. Beijing used to have many old Chinese houses.
Beijing.
And they used to have many old Chinese houses. And these Chinese
Have
houses...
you ever been to China?
Many times, yeah.
Oh.
And
To Beijing?
Yeah, before Beijing, didn't have development. They had old style Thai houses, but very big.
Very big.
And in the house is like this, is a garden, and like that.
Yeah.
Many. Sometimes you can walk from house through house for 2 kilometers. But then when they want to develop it, they knock them all down and build the skyscraper. Now it looks like concrete jungle. Yeah.
Last gift you gave a friend and grief and who?
Last week I gave a sports shirt for my teacher at
Teacher, you are teacher.
Yeah, I have a teacher for fitness.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want to have a problem with injury.
Injury. Oh, injury.
You have?
Injury
Sorry.
during is a
Training.
training.
Do you have to pay extra?
Yeah. So me and him will finish end of April. So I'm using from January until end of April. Then I will stop. I can do by myself. If I need help, I will book him again. Yeah.
Book. Yeah.
I know everything, but when I come from the hospital and I did not exercise for 1 year, in English we say pull a muscle.
Prove a muscle.
Pull a muscle. Pull a muscle is very easy, but it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks to heal. My age, it will take 6 weeks, double. So when I get the teacher to help me, we do everything basic, step by step. So my body in January adjusts. And I say, okay, 2 more months, increase the weight. Okay, so end of the month, I told him we stop. 1 month, 2 months, I do by myself. And I want to try something new, I book you again.
Advanced.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, like that. So I bought him the gift because his birthday.
Birthday.
What do you think his advice is useful for you? Like an example.
Well, for
His
body development, he can give me very good advice because he does this job every day. Before there was a machine when I was a kid. This machine, when you exercise, you bring behind your head.
Yes.
But he, about 10 years ago, he saw the survey in the world that now the doctors want you to bring the machine here, this way, not behind. Right?
Why?
Because of long-term injury. So he knows this kind of technique. And now he showed me many new techniques that are new style pump for develop the body.
Like way, and you do like this?
Yeah, before you could do like this, but now you can do open, you can do another way, you know. So, and there are many new machines developed every day, new style every day. So they know because it's their job.
Yeah,
they develop every day.
Yeah.
Also, they are Fitness First is a Farang company. Every 2 months, a Farang will come from another, because they have everywhere in the world.
Yes.
And the Farang will take the head teacher from every branch in Thailand and 2 weeks teach them one-to-one. And after 2 weeks, he will teach his staff.
Yes.
So they have a lot of upgrade. Yeah. Sometimes I get angry when I see them not help the customer and talk on their iPhone. You know, So my
Like
one,
you,
my
yeah.
one, I know him about 10 years. We work a lot together. So he know when he come with me, he close it. Yeah, so I don't shout at him. But I don't like it when they're playing, because when they're playing and you do the exercise, you injure yourself, they're too late to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
don't
the
pay
Farang shout
attention.
at them a lot, cut their salary a lot, but they don't follow it. Not some of them.
Oh.
They have like 50 staff there. Maybe only 10 follow the policy. When you work, don't look at your
Oh.
phone. Even the cashier or reception, you have to give your card for swipe. She does it and check her thing too.
Yeah.
So look like addict.
Yeah. Okay.
what is your spirit animal spirit animal
Will be separate.
spirit
จิตวิญญาณ
animal animal
animal เหรอ
อ่า
สัตว์เหรอ
ใช่
แปลว่าอะไรครับภาษาไทย
แปลว่าคุณชอบแบบไอสัตว์ประเภทไหนที่แบบ
Meaning what?
what
What kind of
What kind of
animal that you like
like
or you don't like it or you like
I don't like
Spirit
animal for
of-
pet,
อ๋อ
but I like the spirit of the eagle
อืม
because it fly freedom.
อืม
I like the spirit of the horse.
อ๋อ
They have many horses in America. They let them run
อ๋อ
like freedom.
yeah
So I like any animal that represent freedom.
why
I think the spirit of freedom is good.
อืม
If you live in North Korea and you want to be a monk and they said no, you not have that free spirit, right?
okay
Yeah.
I see
I like that.
So what is six pack
Six pack is when you make your stomach
Mustard.
have 6 little boxes.
mustard
It means that you have 6 pack. It means your stomach is very flat,
อ๋อ
has definition, like high definition. High definition is you can see the muscle,
muscle
อืม
natural. It will
No
show
fat.
No fat.
no fat at all
No. Have a 6 pack, you have body fat about 5 to 10%,
อืม
which is super.
อืม
Yeah. You take, I think I can have 6 pack song run next year, but I have to do it every day. It's not
สงกรานต์นิดเดียว
For 1
get
year.
rid of the fat at the stomach
Yeah. For my age, maybe 2 years,
2 year
maybe. Need a lot of cardio, burn fat.
อืม
Now I do a little bit because I want to develop body, get big. Once you start to run and exercise for aerobic and speed, you lose weight,
and then you wait
go down.
before you exercise with high speed like
Yeah,
aerobic
a lot.
aerobic
Now no,
huh
now no,
no
no, just pump.
oh
I want to get big.
oh
If I do aerobic now, I cannot gain weight.
green weight
I try to gain weight.
oh
green weight
for big muscle
Yeah, until July,
oh
and then July until maybe the new year, I will concentrate on reducing my weight by increase the muscle
อ๋อ increase
so that it look
which
like
part
it cut.
which part increase which part you increase mustard
Now I increase muscle 3%.
อืม
January, February, March. Now I increase 3.4%,
อืม
and I reduce fat nearly 1.9%.
อืม
But because I don't do any cardio running,
yeah I
I lose from exercise pump.
อ๋อไอรู้
So I will try to pump until July, and 1 August
อ๋อ
start cardio.
คาร์ดิโอ
Yeah. So in July, example, I will look like this, but muscle and fat less.
แบบนี้
In August, I will start to run
Run.
and aerobic
อืม
and pump a little bit. My body will go smaller, but like 90% muscle
อืม
and 10% fat.
I heard
Take time.
I heard about
Hard work,
yeah I heard about Thailand in the about to last year I saw YouTube it's a 25-minute exercise
Yeah,
yeah
for lose weight.
yeah
Yeah.
good way
You can look at it in YouTube. It's called Kapata.
คาปาทา
You do exercise 20 seconds,
Yeah.
stop 10 seconds, relax, start
ใช่
again
ไฟ yeah about
20 seconds. You
Yeah.
do 5-6 times,
calm down
yeah, and then
Calm
change
down.
again.
อ๋อ warm down
Just 15 minutes every day can lose a lot of weight
อ๋อ why
because you make the heart work fast.
อืม
If the heart work fast, the body work oxygen faster,
อืม
your weight come down.
อืม
But now I don't want to weight come down.
อืม
I want to make fat muscle.
อืม
Yes.
That's what I focus.
Yeah. Right now. Strange.
yeah
Yeah, it takes time. It's not like instant. Go exercise today, next week have six pack. If someone like 20 years old, 30 years old, but slim, not fat, they can make six pack 6 months. Six pack, 80% is about what you eat, and the exercise part is just 20%. So when I get very big, and then I will stop to become lean muscle and strong, my diet has to change again completely. No carbohydrates, but still have to find vegetables and other products that have carbohydrate, you know, like that. Or maybe carbohydrate just once a day
Yes.
at some time, not breakfast. You know, it's hard.
Oh, that difference.
Yeah.
Oh.
So have to find the good balance. Not to fall asleep, not to faint. You know, faint because your
Yes.
body has no energy.
Pass out.
Yeah. So bananas is good.
Ah.
บาบานะ
So banana is good. Yeah. So just have to balance how to do it. There is a lady from India at fitness. She's a bodybuilder.
อืม
She's champion of like Asia.
โอ้ไอเช่น
She is vegetarian.
อืมน้องสาวิรักษ์
Another lady from Thailand. What is she? She is vegan.
เวกัน
Vegetarian, no meat.
no miss
No meat, so
Vegan, no
Vegan.
meat and no dairy product, cheese,
Oh.
milk, like that.
very good
So they both use a lot of protein
Oh,
supplements.
yeah,
So like
Like a-
vitamins,
yeah.
but the powder you mix with water, like vanilla chocolate. They drink this a lot.
Yes, yeah.
But we don't understand how the lady that is vegan looks so strong. She eat rice every 30 minutes,
Oh,
a little bit,
oh,
like this much. Every 30 minutes she
Ah.
eats. Plus meal time, she has a big one
uh,
because that's where she get the energy to pump and run. But her protein comes from protein shake. You know, we can buy
Like-
protein.
not from pea or
Not from,
nut.
no, I didn't ask, but she can't eat meat.
Oh, yes.
So there are many people with different diet that can manage to do it. if you look at the Olympics, the one that swim, usually at the Olympics they will eat omelette,
ออมเล็ต
omelette, potatoes, but the potatoes they make it mash. So when you eat it, it will go in the body very quick, not go to the stomach.
อ๋อ
Look like a bit like water,
Yes.
mix it like
ไข่
that. So there are many different ways to eat if you want to achieve something.
อืม
Just like they eat something that is very easy to digest.
Some people, yeah.
Yeah.
some people
Some people. Example.
Digest directly.
Yeah. When I want to digest directly, like a lot of rice, I will put a lot of rice in the soup and put the soup in the blender and blend it. So the rice come out like water
And drink.
and drink it. Then it will go straight in. But you have to still walk to make sure it go in. You try to make it avoid the stomach.
Yeah. Not to accumulate at the
Yeah.
stomach.
And not about taste.
Huh?
Not about taste.
No, not about taste.
In
No
this-
taste.
Yeah, like in maybe July August when I start to do cardio work, most of the food I don't care if they have taste. I will just use it like the car use gasoline, like fuel for the body.
Yeah.
Because at that time, from August until maybe next August, my body metabolism will work faster because of so much cardio and it burn.
Yeah.
So if I eat a
You can
macaroni,
feel that.
yeah, if I eat a hamburger now,
Uh,
I think it will take 3 days for my body naturally to burn it. But
oh.
at that time, it will take 1.5 days. But if a young person, 20, 30, eat a hamburger, 3 hours it will burn it. Yeah, because their body work fast anyway. A kid at kindergarten, like 5 years old, his body will burn a hamburger in 30 minutes. He can eat another one. It's natural
Yes.
when they run active.
Yeah.
Chilies. If you can eat a lot of chilies, it will speed up your metabolism in a healthy way.
Yeah.
Don't we have monks exercise or not?
yes I
You have machine for pump?
someday I yoga
Yoga?
yoga yes in the last year I practice about 25 minutes
Every day.
a
A week?
week. I in the beginning
heard,
I hurt foot very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't wear shoe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I follow is my video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurt a lot.
Yeah. In right now I
แต่ก็ใส่ได้ใช่ไหมคะ
ได้
At
เวลาไม่มีใคร
at the fitness,
No,
they have
อ๋อ fitness
50
50
classes
อ๋อครับ
every week.
อืม
Yoga or
Oh.
fast, slow, anything.
yeah
I tried advanced yoga.
อืม
I heard in the class so much. The next day, 3-4 days, I heard so much. So maybe once a week, if I have time, I will do the basic yoga.
yeah praise the sun it's easy peasy
Yeah, some is basic because when you have to do the advanced yoga,
Oh,
your
that's
body
one.
you have to put your body in a position that you
Yes.
don't put before. It hurt a little bit.
อืม
Then you have to hold that position
อืม
like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
When you move, your leg hurt.
อืม
Yes.
Right? Next day when you wake up, you feel it because you work many muscles that you never worked before. You work many bone you never
Yeah.
worked before, ligament.
Uh,
So the more you do it,
yeah.
the better it is. Yeah, but I'm lazy. Once it hurts, I don't want to do anything.
Oh.
Yeah. So now I just do the basic one, basic
Yeah.
stretch.
Yes.
Maybe when I start to do cardio, I will try it again. Or maybe change the teacher from the pump the weight to the yoga teacher. Okay, Longki, last question.
Last question. What is what is your favorite country to visit?
To visit, if I want to visit for shopping, I want to go to America. Because America is so cheap for shopping. And Thailand and Europe is so expensive. If it's for art, I want to go Italy. If
Italy.
it's for architecture, the building,
Architecture, yeah.
I want to go Czechoslovakia.
Slovakia,
Czechoslovakia. If it's for party, discotheque, nightlife, I want to go to Spain or Brazil. These two can make very good party. If it's for adventure, I want to go to Australia. Australia, big country, not a lot of people, can have many different type of adventure. Or for food, I want to go everywhere, for food. In Thailand, you have the shop. The shop name is Outlet.
Outlet, yeah.
For example, they have one in Rangsit. It's a very big one for furniture.
Home Pro.
The outlet shop is
Outlet.
for furniture.
Outlet.
And you go there and they show you the chair, a little broken, or the table, a little broken, but new. It have a problem with the factory made, and they say, example, this chair at index 8,000 baht.
Oh, index 8.
But this chair at the shop it broken a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They sell it 7,000 baht.
Oh,
1,000 baht, but very expensive. Because when you go to a Farang outlet store, if the shop selling 8,000 baht, they sell this one 1,500.
Oh,
But the outlet in Thailand is
expensive.
just 10% cheap.
Cheap.
So when you go to outlet store like Levi Jeans,
Levi's.
Nike, Adidas,
Brand name.
I don't know what brand you like, Lacoste something.
Lacoste.
When you go to these, their outlet price
Outlet price.
is 80%
Oh.
lower
In
than
the-
Thailand.
Okay.
So when I went to England, I went to the outlet for sport shop.
Sport shop.
I bought many things for 1 year. It cost less than buy for 1 month in Thailand. I bought 3-4 sport shoe, 5-6 short, t-shirt, many things. You see? Because it's so cheap.
Oh,
But Thailand is expensive.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. Why different?
Marketing tax.
Oh, tax.
Tax is very high for import in Thailand. But if you buy the foreign products in another country, must buy from outlet.
Outlet.
And Thailand doesn't have outlet for sport.
Yeah.
So when you go to America, you can find them. America has so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them open 24 hours. Once I drive from Orlando to Miami, then out of Miami about another 100 kilometers. I drive about 7 hours to go to this big warehouse. This warehouse bigger than Jatujat Market.
Jatujat.
And when you walk in, it has a warehouse inside.
Yes.
Nike, Adidas, Levi, DKNY, Versace, Armani, and each warehouse look like Future Park Home Pro.
โอ้
Levi's down and up.
อืม
You go out. Oh, when I saw that, I stay 1 week, maybe 10 days. I borrow money. I finish all my money. I buy everything. I pay so much in cargo, but that time I can wear everything for 2 years. Have so much. I wear 3 months, then give it to someone because I buy so many.
อ๋อ
So if you buy one shirt 1,000 baht, example at Levi's, they sell 10 shirts 1,000 baht.
อืม
I buy
อืม
everything. Yeah, it's good. It's fun too. Good fun. Okay, you have your book.
เย่
Page 40, number 5.
โอ้
I saw on the internet news for English that DSI will invite the Abbott again.
เย่เย่
Please.
You know
DSI
DSI,
เย่นะ
they want to talk with the Abbott,
Yeah.
so they invite him twice, and twice the Abbott didn't go. So now they plan what to do. DSI plan what to do.
อืม
No saying that he will arrest him. No.
That's the next step in law. The next step must arrest him.
But now,
They are thinking about it.
arrest or not?
No, cannot. You mean erase or arrest?
Arrest.
They are thinking about to arrest him or not.
Now in the process of thinking.
Thinking about it. Because on Monday, your Abbott lawyer went there and said the Abbott sick and this and
Yes.
that. They said, okay, never mind, because we allow you 2 times. Go home and we think what to do.
อืม
If they will arrest him, it's easy. They will say we will arrest him, and then 1 week they will give him chance if he want to talk. They don't say nothing. If he don't talk, they will go to the court because the court has to give the document to arrest someone in Thailand. It's not like England, they just go arrest you. But here you need the paper from the court.
ขอ
That is the law. That is the law. But
The same.
I don't know if they will follow it or not. Maybe your Abbott has backup, right? When it goes to court, the judge say, I don't have time, come back next month. You know, something like that. Can delay.
Yeah.
But it showed today on the foreign media. Because they always, what you read on Monday, they translate all day, all night, and then today they slowly put for us to read. Same news, but in English.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5,
หน้าอะไรนะ
page 40. No,
40
40. Number 5.
Number 5.
โอเค
หน้า40ค่ะข้อ
อ่า
It says, it allows us the
Allows us
opportunity
opportunity.
to attain the
น้ำไก่อ่ะ
Dhamma. Right?
right
Okay, long deep. Number 6,
number 6 is allows
allows
is allows
us
it allows us the opportunity to listen to the Lord Buddha's teachings.
good.
Number 7 it allows us to make an excellent gain in the form of faith in the triple gem.
It means that if you learn the Lord Buddha's teaching, you will have excellent
knowledge
education
Yeah.
about the triple gem.
triple gems.
Okay, me, can you read number 8?
Number 8.
Yeah.
It allows us to receive
Such.
an excellent education in the forms of morality, concentration, and insight.
So, when you have number 6, then you will have number 7.
Mm.
And number 7 will allow you to receive an excellent education about morality.
อืม
Concentration, I think, is also another way can be discipline,
ดิสปิน
you know.
วิภาวินัย
And insight. Insight means more knowledge.
โมโน
Say before you are a monk, right?
Right.
You know something about Pali language, but not a lot, but you know something.
เนี่ยซัม
When you join the temple, you have an insight. You can learn
มอ
more,
อ๋อ
like that. Okay, ini number 9.
Number 9,
It allows
us to
us
be able to support
Buddhism.
Yes.
10, it
allows
allows
us
us
to feel
strongly
strongly
connected
connected
to the
tip
triple chain
picture
Yes.
element. It allows us
Us
to
to
learn
learn
heedfulness
heedfulness
from
from
virtuous
virtuous
individuals.
Good.
word
Well,
Yeah.
it allows us to take the triple chain as our
Virtuous.
highest refuge.
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 refuge the
Yeah.
future
13, it allows us to receive Arya wealth in the form of the path of
Good.
Nibbana.
อารยะ
Okay, good.
Arya means like
อารยะ
the
อารยะ
best
บุคคล
of the best.
Yeah. I want to say heedfulness, number 11. Heedfulness. Heedfulness, number 11.
Fullness.
Can you see it? It means paying close attention.
อ๋อ
So heedfulness, it means paying close attention to your responsibilities. What is different between Dharma, teaching Dharma, and teaching the Lord Buddha's teachings? What is different?
I think about my
You can say, in my opinion,
in my opinion
I think.
in my opinion I think about teaching
Dharma,
Dhamma same Lord Buddha
teaching.
teaching look like it's something from discipline something for อริยะอรหันต์อะไรนะอรหันต์ชิป
Okay.
yeah
Good. Any question for this page? Good. Page 41. 3.3. Lesson number 5. Possessing past merit. Okay, me, you like this one because it's about past merit, right?
Yes.
What is merit? Copy 331, please.
3:1 what is merit merit is an entity which is formed to the mind merit makes the mind clean and clear and divorced of gloominess such as states of mind causes to be reborn in the states of happiness. We can gain merit when our mind is tranquil and we choose to think good thoughts, say good words and do good deed.
Good. Okay. Merit is an entity. Entity is something that exists.
Exist.
Exist. E-X-I-S-T.
EXIST
something that exists which is in the mind. Merit can make you have a clear mind, and
clean and clear mind
can make you avoid
avoid
negative things, gloomness, negative things. A good, clean, clear mind can be reborn into happiness.
happiness
And this will help us to gain merit when our mind is tranquil. Tranquil means
Very peaceful.
very peaceful,
Oh.
calm, quiet.
very
When the mind is like this,
peace
you can gain merits to choose to think good thoughts, say good words, and do good deeds. So all these can help by a clear mind. Any questions for this paragraph? Gloom. In English we say doom and gloom.
do and gloom
Doom.
doom
D-O-O-M.
doom
Doom.
Doom,
And gloom.
D-O-O-M,
doom and
and
Gloom. We can say now Thailand is all doom and gloom because
G-L-O-O-M.
because economy no good, many people don't have a job, and no election. Like everything
Yeah,
negative. Everything negative.
Oh, everything negative.
yeah
So if you want to say doom and gloom,
gloom
you have to then explain what is doom and gloom. Doom and gloom is in
election
here.
election election gloom
Entity.
Entity is something that
exit
exists.
exit
Something.
That exists.
exit
E-X-I-S-T.
exit exit exit
If you form, like in your mind, if you make here a little box for merit,
Yeah.
it's an entity. It's something that exists, and because you have it, you can do these things. Okay, can you read the second one, please, Nee?
Yes.
improve
Merit improves the
quality
quality of
of
our
our
mind
mind
by making
by
it
making
steadfast,
steadfast
pure,
pure
radiant,
radiant
bright,
bright
spacious,
spacious
full,
full
fresh,
fresh
light,
light
free of
free of
anxiety and
anxiety
tension,
and tension
and ready
and
for
ready for
worthwhile work.
work
Each time
each time
that we
that
perform
we
a
perform
deed
a
of
deed
merit,
of merit
the resulting
resulting
merit
merit
gets
gets
accumulated
accumulated
in our mind.
in our mind
Good. Now, the word steadfast. Can you see it? Steadfast.
steadfast
It means like unshakable.
unshakable
Unshakable.
Shake.
check
Unshakable.
uncheckable check
Yeah.
not check
Yeah. They cannot shake.
cannot check
And unbendable.
unbendable
Unbendable.
Cannot bend it.
oh
So when you say that my abbot is steadfast, right? It means he like solid, never change, never,
Yeah.
Oh,
perfect.
so
Steady.
It's very good steadfast.
Yeah.
Okay?
Steady.
Now, steadfast is you are unshakable, pure,
pure
radiant. Radiant means when your face look calm, clear, bright, spacious, full, fresh, light, and free of any stress. And you are ready to have a good work that make you feel good.
good
Each time you make a merit, do something good, you will get merit in your mind and it will save it in your mind. Any question?
Worthwhile work is mean
Worthwhile, it means to justify, to confirm that what you did is productive of time. If it's not productive of time, it means you waste your time, you wasted your time. So today if you go over there and you meditate 10 hours and someone shout at you, why you take so long? You say, I travel to Nirvana. They're like, oh, it's worthwhile. You not waste your time. Waste time, right? Is if we sit here and don't learn anything. We are not productive. We are unproductive. Okay.
Worthwhile.
So my boss will say, this class, this teacher, waste of time, close the school. But if we learn something, how was it? It was worthwhile. I learned something, I developed something, but not waste time.
Okay. Worthwhile. Worth time.
Okay, Lopi, next one.
When we have practiced meditation until we attain the Dhammakaya, we will be able to see merits with the Dhammakaya eye.
What is the Dhammakaya eye?
It's like enlightenment.
Okay, continue, Lopi.
But even before we can see merits, we can at least feel its effects, since merits causes to feel cheerful and happy. In this case, merits can be compared to electricity, in that we cannot see electricity itself, but we can see the result of its action. We know that electricity causes the light bulb to give off light, the air conditioner to remove humidity and cool the room, etc.
Good. So if you have the Dhammakaya eye, and you know you have the Dhammakaya eye, you can see the merit. And if you have the Dhammakaya eye, you can see the effect of merit.
Effect.
And you will see the good things that the merit you made did. And this will make you feel cheerful and happy. Merit you compare to electricity, because we all know about electricity, where it comes from, how it comes, what we use it. But we can't see it. We don't know what color electricity is. We don't know what it looks like. But we know its function. We know what it does. So this is the result of merit. Yeah, any question?
I see.
So this Dhammakaya eye is very special, right?
Like
The eye, Dhammakaya eye is special feeling. Right? Yes.
Like enlightenment, beginner of enlightenment
To begin in like
yeah
first
beginner
step.
yeah first step Dhammakaya Patthamakaya is 18 step yeah it's a 18 step is a Arahant like Arahantship yeah
Okay. Page 42, please. 332. Any questions for me on page 41?
No,
I
I
is
understand, but
yeah
if you would like to hear, I would like to say something
Yes,
more.
yes, I want to hear it.
Yes. When you meditate, at first,
Sorry, no, okay. Yes.
normally,
Yes.
normally there are 18 bodies, as I ever mentioned before.
Yeah.
But for the Dhammakaya, I didn't know exactly in this paragraph, but if you pass until 18 bodies, you will reach Dhammakaya body. And at that Dhammakaya body, you got eyes. But before that, like you have the refined body, you will see refined thing.
Understand.
From crude eyes, I see you, you see me.
Yeah.
But for refined eye, maybe someone stand
Next to you.
next to you.
Okay.
And then for the angel bodies, like then you see the angel.
Okay.
That means in the range, in the same range, you can use the eye to see.
Understand.
Yeah.
This.
And at the Dhammakaya eyes, you can see overall. And then maybe somebody suspect, why you got Dhammakaya eyes? Can you maintain the eyes? No. Just when you meditate
You
and
see
very tranquil, very peaceful,
You see it.
you see it.
And
But
then
if
you
you
move
are
on.
the Lord Buddha
Yeah.
or Arahant,
Yeah.
you can keep
Keep it.
24 hours.
Okay.
But for the normal people,
Just like a glance.
just like 1 hour
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you meditate,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
tranquil.
Okay.
Yeah.
This Dhammakaya eye, is it from this temple or is it in the Buddha's teaching?
Buddha teaching
In the Buddha teaching.
yeah
Not exactly in the evidence.
Uh,
So we try to do the research, but all the knowledge stay in the Western. As I mentioned to you, in Washington, in Sweden, that the millionaire bought the scripture. But by practicals, we know that. But when back to
the theory,
theory
we still
for
wait for
Theravada,
comfort.
there are a few, and the people are grouped together by words, not by practical. That only not what you say, and the others say not what you say. So they agree.
Conflict.
Yeah. And from my son, when he practiced with Lord Paul, when he was young, about 6 to 10, he said, when you reach the transcript, and then he saw 18 bodies, like in the trailing, followed by Lord Paul. And then he saw the wisdom plate behind in the Dhammakaya body for 6 plates, and then Lord Paul can take him to hell and heaven, but must stay in that stage. And with Dhammakaya eyes, you can see like 360
degree. Yeah.
degrees. So it means when Lord Paul want to see everybody in the temple, he can see it.
Yeah.
If he want to,
Yeah.
but if he don't want to, he will not see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
I understand every word.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank
Okay.
you. It's more interesting than the story. Okay. Number one, please.
Merits cleanses
Cleanses.
Merits cleanses the body, the world, and the mind.
Okay. Cleanses.
Cleanses,
Cleanse
cleanse,
and clean
clean,
are separate,
separate,
not same.
or not same.
Clean is when you have a shower.
Shower.
Cleanse
Cleanse,
is when you make the body pure.
pure.
Oh,
In my
Yeah.
cleans mean when you use cleansing cream,
No, clean.
clean,
Clean.
clean.
No.
cleanness.
No, it's clean.
Clean.
It's standard clean. You can clean body, hair, car, anything. Cleanse.
Cleanse,
Cleanse.
C-L-E-N-S.
spell.
E.
E.
Clean. S-E.
S-E.
Cleanse. You cannot say cleanse. Cleanse.
Cleanse, cleanse.
Spell like C-L-E-N-S. Cleanse.
S,
You not
cleanse,
pronounce A. Cleanse.
cleanse,
It means to make pure.
cleanse,
To make pure.
to make pure.
When a woman, if she have the rape at the police station, she will say, I want to cleanse myself. It means she want to wash her body for 1 week. You know, feel like, it means like that. Make yourself clean from the inside.
Yeah.
Okay, Longhi, number 2.
Merits brings about happiness and
Prosperity.
prosperity.
Prosperity, it can mean rich,
Which
Like Trump.
yeah, wealth, like money, property. So if you make married, you can have happiness and be rich. Number 3, yeah, Longhi.
merits can follow us to future existence.
It means merit can take us to the future and show us the future.
The future.
Okay, number 4.
Merits can never be stolen from us.
Okay, stop.
From
so
us.
if you make merit, you keep it. Someone cannot steal it from you. This is your merit. Me, can you read number 5?
Merit brings us all forms of natural wealth.
Material wealth
Wealth.
is something you buy.
You buy.
Material.
Material.
If you're very rich in
Rich.
material, you have Benz, jet, helicopter, Rolex, you know,
Yeah.
like that.
Buy. I want to
Me,
buy.
next one, please.
Merit brings us human
Human.
endowments, celestial endowments, and divine endowments.
Endowment.
So these are all the good things that merit can bring for you. For endowments, I will explain it to you. Endowments is something that you invest in a long time.
A long time. In the past. In the past or future.
Invest in a long
A
time.
long time.นาน
Yeah, natural ability. An endowment is like a natural ability,
อ๋อ
okay,
โอเค
for this one. But outside, of this one, it means about invest for a long time. But for this one, it means a natural ability, a natural quality.
Okay.
Okay, me next one.
Merit is the means to attain the path and fruit of Nibbana. Merit enables us to undergo the round of rebirth in the states of happiness.
Yeah.
Happiness.
So, the number 7, can you explain what this means for me? I know Nibbana. What is the path?
Is
The path to Nibbana, right?
To attain the path and fruit of Nibbana. Yes, the path is mean
To
go
the
to
root.
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Go to
get
there.
the result.
Okay.
Yeah. Undergo.
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 It not mean like that in this one, but I want to explain it 2 ways for you.
Undergo.
It's a sudden change.
Sudden change.
Undergo means pass through. Pass through.
PASS.
Yes, through.
Through.
So you pass through like a tunnel. You know tunnel?
Oh, yes.
You pass through like a
Arrow.
tunnel, like
Yeah.
a train pass through,
Uh-huh.
and rebirth.
Yes.
It means like that.
Yeah.
Pass through, undergo, rebirth.
Round of rebirth. Step. Happiness.
So these are the properties. This is what own, O-W-N, own a merit, what make a merit. Okay? I will read 3.3.3. Types of past merit. There are 2 types of past merit. Okay? Lopi, please read number 1.
Merits from the distant past. It means the merits which result from our accumulation of good deeds in our previous existence and up to our birth in the current existence.
Good. So, can you see number 1? It says distant past.
Distant.
Can you see the word distant past?
Distant
Can you see number 2? Merit from the past.
from the past.
What this means, separate, is number 1, your previous life,
Previous life.
last life,
Last life.
previous,
Yeah,
before,
before.
until
Today.
number 2,
Oh.
when you born.
Oh, when you born, yeah.
When you born
When you born.
is number 2, merit from the past. But your other life
Yeah, underline.
is merit from the distant past. So, in your past life, when you was born, until you die,
Yes.
that is distant past. And when you die and you born again,
Yeah.
now you start
Until today.
merit from the past. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
Me, can you read number 2 for us, please?
Number 2, merit, which results from our accumulation of good deeds in this existence, starting from birth until the present.
Good. So, if you are, Lopi, if you are 40 years old, from the first day you born until today, 40 years. So you accumulate merit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Accumulate. Yeah.
This one like that. Past
I see.
merit. Okay, Lopi, next one.
Merits from the distant past since
Four.
fourth its foot in our current ex- existence just as a good quality fruit tree readily อะไร yes อ่านว่า yield plenty of delicious fruits.
Good, please stop. Merit, you know when you see the apple tree,
Yeah. Apple.
if the apple tree doesn't have water,
Oh,
it no apple, right?
yes, it's a part.
But if it has a lot of water, when you look at the apple, it's red, juicy. You have the feeling to eat it. So this means your merit from the distant past sends water, vitamin, energy to this one, and then your merits look like a beautiful fruit tree.
Fruit tree.
Yes, it
Yeah,
means
it's a
like
fruit.
that.
Yeah.
So if in the past life you didn't make merits, you look like the tree that is dry. No merit.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
A person,
Yeah.
Person who
a person who possesses merit from the distant past tends to have a clear and pure mind from infancy.
infancy.
Okay, just a moment.
Infancy. She.
Infancy means
Infancy.
early stage of growth.
Growth.
Early
Early.
stage
Space.
of
Growth.
growth.
Growth means
Grow up.
grow up.
So infancy would be a baby or a little child. That's when they start to grow up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So it says a person who has merits from the past life in this life will have a clear and pure mind from the very early stage of your life. Clear?
Clear.
Okay.
Clear.
You read now? No, me?
He and she tends to possess good looks,
Yeah?
a high interest, a healthy body, etc., which allow her to easily accumulate numerous. He or she tends to readily meet with success in life.
Okay. So, if you are born handsome or beautiful, more than standard,
More than standard.
it's because
Miss
of
Universe.
the merit of past life. If you are in infancy at a young age, like 2, 3, 4, and everyone look at you and say, wow, good intelligence, good IQ, it merit from the past. If at a young age, this one very slim, this one very fat, this one very tall, this one very short, but this one perfect, it's because of
Medium.
past merit, the distant past from the next life.
distant.
Because still infancy, young age. Okay? And because of the good look, handsome or beautiful, intelligent, healthy mind, everything, in the new life, you will get new merit very quickly. And you are happy to meet your new life with success. You're not like, oh,
Yeah.
today I'm so successful, what I do. You just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, stand that for me, I can do. So,
อืม
all the distant past merit in your early life, infancy,
อืม
will help you to be number one in this life. Example, when the baby born in Africa, no
Africa.
food, no water, no doctor, no school,
Yeah.
right? It
Right.
means in the past they have no merit. But Prince George,
Chris George someone
William's son,
William son
2-year-old,
Yes.
when he born beautiful, handsome, good IQ, everything. He born prince.
Yes.
So he has merit from the past.
อืม yeah. Okay.
Any question?
Foreign people is understand is a merit.
Understand it but not accept it because
Why?
it's not their religion.
Understand.
I want to tell you merit is different, very different for Farah.
Why?
If Farah does merit, it's not to collect for the next life. It's to help something or someone
Something or something.
at that time because they had feeling. And that's it. No more. They don't think about it next day. I get married, I did that. No. They just feel happy for some time, 1 hour, 2 hours, and that's it. It's not like Buddhism and the Lord Buddha teach, not like that. So they understand that today I had a good feeling to go to Klong 6 and buy 300 babies ice cream.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
สังเคราะห์โลก
And the lady said, thank you. That's it. That's it
merit.
for Farah. And 90% of Farah will not talk about it. Oh, I done that, I done this. 10% will just tell their top friend, oh, today I don't know why, but I had a feeling, go there buy ice cream for 600 babies. It's okay. It's like that. It's not special or a big meaning.
Okay, I see.
How to explain to you in the you can see, right?
Yes.
You remember when there's a tsunami
Yes.
anywhere? Many
Southern.
parents like I like Japan, I like Thailand, I like
Donate
Africa,
money.
will donate money, give their clothes. They are doing good
Minister.
deeds to help.
Yeah.
But that's it. They have a good feeling to do it. But they didn't do it for
Merit.
accumulate merit. They don't
Accumulate.
understand that. Next life, 99% don't believe it. 1% that believe in it because they know Buddhism.
Yeah. Why I saw about is many movie in American about Inception and Matrix. It's like understand in the next life.
No, you see, in here, the next life start life again.
Yeah.
In their one, when you die, you rest in peace.
Yes.
You'll be now peaceful forever.
Yeah.
So you don't have to start life again and have the problems again, the happiness again. Now you rest in peace forever and you look down. That's how they think. Sorry, I want to ask.
I would like to say that maybe we don't have the word to explain about merit. And
No,
then
we
use the...
We read the book from the Vice Abbot in the last book. He talked about the difference between merit and good, what they mean. So I understand it clearly.
Yeah.
It's not the word, it's like the process or to believe or how to believe. For them, Catholic, Christian, Protestant, everything
Yes.
is you die and you rest in peace. Now
Yes.
you will have a life tranquil and peaceful.
Yeah.
Some will go to the fortune teller, try to bring them back to life. Some will want to talk to them. Some want to connect, to say goodbye because couldn't say. They have many of these
Yeah.
kind of things. But 99% in general, a merit is to do a good thing that you had a feeling to do at that time to help that problem.
Yes. I understand.
I think it that way.
Yeah.
But even today, my Thai friends that live in Thailand have Thai families.
Yeah.
I ask them, you live here for 20 years, you believe in the rest next time? No. Why not? I believe I will rest in peace. You see?
Yeah, this thing
Yeah.
is.
But they
But
don't.
not the scientists. And the scientists, that is.
No, that's different. We're talking religion. Compare this one
Yes,
to that
yes, we
religion.
talk about
Scientists,
religion
yeah.
too.
Scientists,
But from that, the evidence from Dr.
But-
Ian Stevenson.
I know, but for that one, is it every science or some science?
Huh?
Is it?
Some of them, like Dr. Ian Stevenson,
Yeah.
he proved that there are 3,000 people that
Ah.
was rebirthed and
Reborn.
Reborn.
and he went all over the world to interview
Yeah.
and also record, and then he showed the world that there are a lot of people can remember the last life and could tell everything exactly the truth that the last life was, and they found their ex-parents also,
Yeah.
their ex-wife, and could remember. Even our child in New York, there are Western persons and Western in India, in Thai, and many countries. And then he wrote a book. He a psychologist and also be a medical doctor. So in scientists, they prove that there are true story. But I think the people sentiment to refuse because they don't want to remember their past.
No, but there are two ways to that. That is
Yeah.
the first way. The second way, why I asked you, did all the scientists confirm this or some, right?
But they confirm this. That is the evidence that
Again. This
Okay.
scientist, he done this by himself
Yeah.
with his team.
uh-huh.
The other scientists from the world say, we believe that.
I cannot remember the name, the second to prove also.
Okay. How is something like this for this one? This is a personal thing, right, that he did. I want to explain scientists.
Yeah.
Let's talk about environment. Let's talk about the ice melt, all these things, too hot, too cold, not enough rain, too much rain. The scientists need to get to the balance of 60% of all the scientists in the world will agree on this one.
Yeah.
Then it will become fact.
Yeah.
So these scientists right now cannot agree on what destroys the world the most. The burning of coal, the smoke from the gas, Once one day they say, okay, we support this one, then we will all read it in our school books. But when that man, he done that thing, even if it's true, it didn't go to be taught in the school books. It didn't go to be taught in any part of anything. It's just up to you if you want to buy that book because it's interesting to read.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why it didn't pass through the system. Even when you mentioned it, I didn't know about it. You see? But now I know. Do I now talk here, have a feeling to go buy the book and read it? No. I don't have a feeling to go buy and read it. Do I want to go buy and read it? Yes. Why? Because I've been here 3 years. Everyone has told me about afterlife. So I'm just curious to know, you told me afterlife, north. He told me east, two told me west, and that one told me south, right? Now I want to know what he will tell me that is different. I'm reading it more to be curious than it will change my life, or I believe it, or I don't believe it, or something like that. But say someone that didn't know Buddhism for 3 years like me, if I gave it to them to read it, I think 90% will reject it. It's not my, they will say, it's not my cup of tea. It's an idiom. It's not my cup of tea. It means it's not what I read. Like that.
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means I don't like it. It's not my style. I don't want it. I refuse it. I reject it. I don't like it. I hate it. You know, it depends. Basically means you don't like it. Yeah.
You don't like it.
It's not my cup of tea. If you have time to watch the movie The Green Mile,
Green Mile, yeah.
Green Mile.
I think maybe at the end you will cry a little bit.
So,
Oh, that is the name. The
Green
name of the
Mile.
movie. Okay.
Tom Hanks,
Tom Hanks is the prison
prison
officer,
officer.
and a black man comes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but the black man, he
Magic is
turns out to be an
Is it
angel.
sad
Yeah.
movie?
It starts off difficult, but then ends sad.
Oh.
But the middle it start like a little boring, difficult.
Yeah.
Then the story gets very interesting about look like the Son of God or a holy man can make a miracle with his mouth that can cure cancer or do many things. And when it comes for this black man to die in the jail, they want to protect him and save him. You must listen to what he say about the world and why he wants to die. Like that.
Yeah, like it.
That part will be a little bit sad. And because Tom Hanks touched him, right?
Yeah.
He will live forever. He will live forever.
Yeah. It's
It's like the energy go into his body. He will live forever.
like Buddhist religion.
Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Loki, can you pray for us, please?
Let's pray together. อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภะคะวาพุทธังภะคะวันตังอะภิวาเทมิพุทโธเมนาโถพระพุทธเจ้าเป็นที่พึ่งของเราสวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนามัสสา